everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another chat about this season of the Traitors. We're going to be chatting about episodes 1 through 3, and my goodness, was it a wild ride. Let's dive in.
Oh my god, Tom Sandoval, why are you sweating so fucking much, bro?
I don't really think I'm going to talk about this like episode by episode by episode. I'm just going to share like thoughts and opinions. So starting with the first twist, when it was offered for someone to shake Alan's hand and Rob enter the game, I have to be completely honest with you. Going into the season, knowing that this was a twist that was going to be offered, I was 50-50 on if I thought anyone would actually take the opportunity. I mean, we knew there were people on the cast like Tom Sandoval, Sam Asghari. We also knew about like the Brittany and Danielle kind of like beef and different things like that. Also, if you are familiar with some of the gamer kind of people, you probably would know that they would look at the number of housewives or Bravo people that are on the cast and just know that they like have a very heavy set of numbers on that side. So I was like, I see where there's a little bit of temptation for several different varieties of people. However, Rob Mariano is just such an iconic player. Like, there's a lot of times where people don't know some of the CBS people, but Rob, everyone knew who Rob was. And so because of that, I was like a little bit skeptical on if I thought anyone would take the opportunity. I was really, really mad and annoyed when no one took the opportunity. And I was like, wow, that's really annoying that they teased Rob as being a part of this cast and he's really not.
Oh my gosh, no one's moving at all. Oh my god, they really stuck it out and didn't let Rob in. You still got your check, Rob. That's all that matters at the end of the day, you know?
And then we kind of go forward to the selection of the Traitors. If you watched my season 3 Traitors like preview video here on my channel, you know I was hoping that both Bob the Drag Queen and Danielle Reyes were selected as traitors. When the two of those people were selected as traitors, I was literally so excited.
Who's getting the first tap? Come on, Alan. It's Danielle. It's Danielle! I knew it. Yes.
Carolyn, I'm just kind of undecided about her in general. Like, I don't know. I can't decide if I am enjoying Carolyn just as a cast member in general. Not even so much as a traitor. I just think that she's super messy, but also like not even that entertaining. I don't know. It's a tough one, that one for me. Let's see. So overall thoughts on who was selected as traitors, fine, cool, whatever. I think it was smart of them to knock off a housewife on the first go round. However, I don't think that they should have selected the housewife that they did. I think it would have been a lot smarter for them to choose someone that people didn't already kind of suspect was a traitor. So because of that, like, not the greatest or like most strategical choice. But they're in the ballpark, I guess. So then moving on to when we find out the additional twist that includes Rob, Derek from Big Brother 16, and Wes. So I have to be honest, Derek from Big Brother 16, I could go without seeing on my television screen ever again.
Derek.
I do think that he does add an interesting element to this cast for being a traitor. However, just as someone that's a part of the Big Brother community, I just know that, background story, if you're not a part of the Big Brother community, our like top 3 people for our US franchise, like top 3 players have always been discussed as being either Derek from Big Brother 16, Dan from seasons 10 and 14, and Dr. Will from seasons 2 and All Stars 1. Dan, as you all know, was on the last season of Traitors, and it did not go very well for him. So my fear is just that a lot of people, if Derek does better than Dan on the Traitors, are going to make their heads even larger. I am not someone that thinks that Derek deserves to be in the likes of Dr. Will and Dan. I think that they are up above him. And he is like a tier or even potentially two below. You would have to understand all of the BB lore to understand why I think that way. So yeah, I'm annoyed that Derek is here. But I do see how he could add like an interesting element to the cast. So I'm walking on eggshells with him before I determine if I'm actually excited that he's here.
Derek, get over yourself. You're not the only person to think that Danielle is the best Big Brother player to never win. That's a popular opinion.
For Rob and Wes, I am very excited to see both of them play Traitors. And I do like that one out of the three of these Mount Rushmore players are a traitor. I like that there's a little bit of a divide between them by production. I actually wish, though, that they would have chosen someone else. Like, I would have liked to have seen Wes as a traitor. I would have liked to have seen... I was really excited to see Rob play the game as a faithful. I understand why they did it. I think that a lot of people are just going to assume that Rob is a traitor, whether he is or not. So totally understandable. But I was extremely excited to see this. I think that this ended up working out the best possible way that it could have, honestly. But yeah, so I was really excited. I'm excited to see the three of them kind of go at each other because I think that's just inevitable given all of their personalities, especially Rob and Wes's. And that'll be fun. And it'll take the heat off of some of the other people. Now, let's talk about overall performance of these traitors. Danielle, I talked you up a lot preseason. I'm gonna need you to take a beat on all of the theatrics.
Danielle is doing too much talking and acting, and it's...
She has overacted so much to the point that it has now tipped people off. You can cry on like an elimination or like a round table or this, but you don't have to cry every time. And you don't have to be so dramatic about every situation. Like, you just got to do it when it's right. You know, you got to find those times whenever it's right to act that way and other times to just kind of coast. And her just acting up and over the top has really like tipped a lot of people off, I think. Or not a lot of people, but most definitely Jeremy. So that's concerning. It's also concerning that Bob the drag queen is already kind of on everyone's mind as someone that can be a traitor. I have to be honest, I was pleasantly surprised by Zac Efron's brother on the cast. I think that he so far is doing well identifying different people. I do think that he has the potential to be someone that latches on to a traitor or someone like that and just kind of follows them to the end and then it doesn't work out for him. But so far he's doing well and he's been a surprise for me this season. But yeah, so that's just kind of like my overall thoughts and opinions. What I'm hoping to see in the next set of episodes is I don't want to see any traitors go. I want Danielle and Bob the drag queen to kind of be able to turn things around and get a better handle on the game. I would also really love to see the traitors actually figure out a way to work together, because right now it is very much Danielle and Bob together, Rob on his own, and Carolyn on his own. And I also don't want to see like a 2v2 situation or anything like that. I think that if the traitors collectively do not find a way to work together and mesh well soon, Rob is going to find a way to get one of them targeted at a round table and out the door so that he can kind of gain control, because them not being a cohesive unit is a hindrance to his game and he knows that, and he will eliminate the hindrance as soon as possible. So I need them all to get it together. And that's what I'm hoping for in this next set. I hope that I don't want either Danielle or Bob the drag queen to go, so turn it around expeditiously. But let me know in the comments all your thoughts and opinions on the first 3 episodes of season 3 of The Traitors, and I will be back next week with more. Bye.